Hey, feasters, it's Jason, or Rezzz if you'd like, and I'm answering your questions so that you can get past those bumps in the road to building your profitable freelance business. And today we're going to get into a little bit of storytelling and talk about warriors and mercenaries and stuff, and it comes by way of today's question. What is freelance? Freelance is a word that gets tossed around a lot in business, and it's a polarizing word. Many businesses have negative feelings towards the word, and quite honestly, the freelance industry as a whole, due to the perception of poor quality, inconsistent, and oftentimes mercenary-like work. As a result of that, many freelancers use other words to describe who it is that they are. Words like consultant, business owner, or the actual skill set that they have in order to perform the tasks that they do, such things like web designer or web developer. For a long time, I did this too, until I did a bit of research into what the word freelance meant. And then it changed my whole perception of really what it is that I'm all about. And so I want to bring that to light in today's podcast. The consensus of the very first use of the word seemed to be in the book Ivanhoe, written by Sir Walter Scott in 1819. He writes, "I offered Richard the service of my free lances, and he refused them. I will lead them to Hull, seizing on shipping, and embark for Flanders. That, thanks to the bustling times, a man of action will always find employment." The meaning here is really simple and self-explanatory. It's basically a mercenary soldier offering his work and his weapons to that highest bidder. However, if you dig in a little bit further, specifically into Google Books, because, well, hey, we go to Google for everything, right? The oldest reference to the word happens to be in 1716. But while words and phrases are searchable, copyright restrictions, due to those copyright restrictions, well, you can't really see them. But there is at least one book in the database that precedes Ivanhoe. The Life and Times of Hugh Miller by Thomas N. Brown was written in 1809 and provides even that earlier reference to the words really, freelance, right? It's two separate words. Like Sir Walter Scott, Brown also used the term in reference to a mercenary soldier. Quote, "But when the battle was hottest, Hugh Miller was a loyal combatant, not a freelance." Yikes. No wonder why freelancers nowadays have this negativity around them, right? Well, so being who I am, I always like to dig a little further even. So the word free comes from the origins of the German word to love. And the word lance is an old French term for launch or throw with some level of force. This is where I realized I was a true freelancer. Freelancers love what they do because they put everything. They launch themselves into each and every single project. They basically put all of their passion, their creativity into what they do and then launch it into the world. Right now, this is the time in history that couldn't be better for you to position yourself as a freelancer. The reason is essentially this is the era of the freelancer. With the world economy in so many ways being uncertain, more and more people hate their jobs than ever before. And even if you look at popular articles in Forbes and other magazines as well, the U.S. workforce by 2020 could be anywhere between 40 and 50%. That's a huge number. And feasters, that's only a year and a half away. So you couldn't be in a better position to grow than right now. Freelancing nowadays isn't about mercenaries weapons, or rival leaders trying to take over a land. It's about creating, building, and making a clearly defined path for yourself and your clients. To be successful as a freelancer and to have a successful freelancing business, you need 7 things. 1, to have focus and driven to do the best work possible. 2, highly communicative. 3, charge what you're worth. 4, know who you serve. 5, know the very big problem that you solve for those people that you serve. 6, have the discipline to stay on task. 7, focus on your business as if it was a client of your own. These 7 things are absolute musts. They are non-negotiable. With these 7 characteristics, you will stand head and shoulders above the crowd. Because of them, you can embrace the term freelance and know that you aren't just a hired hand or a mercenary. You do what you do to help your client's business grow. You are passionate about the thing you are putting into the world because you know that it can help make a difference, not just in your client's eyes, but in their customers' eyes and ultimately your own. By becoming that partner with your client, you can design a life, the life you want, through freelance. That is freelance. If you have a question, ask Rezzz, that's me, by dropping me a tweet, an email, or leave a comment in iTunes by going to rezzz.com/iTunes, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Until next time, and I hope this little story time was helpful and that you can embrace being a freelancer. It's your time to live in the feast.